Part 3 to how we became Royal Kennels is here, guys. Man, it seemed like forever. But in this video, for those of you who haven't watched part 1 or 2, don't trip. It will be in the description, but I'm also going to give you guys a brief catch-up of what's going on. We first started out when we got our first bully, and then now we started interacting a little bit in the bully community and learning how big the bully world is. And in this video here, this part, we're going to talk about my interaction in buying Diesel, aka the Big Mac, and some of the things that I learned along that journey. So if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, check in the description. They're in there. And if you have and you've been waiting on part 3 just as long as I've been waiting to give it, then the wait is over, baby. If you are new to the Royal Kennels YouTube channel and you find that this channel holds value to you, don't hesitate, hit the subscribe button and make sure you click that little bell notification so you can remain updated with all our uploads. We look forward to seeing you in the comment section, and if you like this video, click the like button and feel free to share it on all of your social medias. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, y'all, so I got my coffee and I'm ready to talk. I got fancy. Now I'm thinking about our first breeding. So I hit the breeder up as we had talked about, and he told me $10K for a stud for fancy. Knowing I didn't have it, I was like, all right. He said, but if your female is nice enough, go ahead and shoot me a picture of her, and maybe I'll do $5K and first pick. So you guys already know, I'm like, man, I got a bad one. She's nice. I'm gonna shoot that picture over to him. I shoot him the picture, and his response was 10K. 10K. So I ain't crazy. You telling me my girl sucks? Does my girl suck? Because I don't know much about the dog world. I know about the American Pit Bull Terrier world a little bit. I've been out of the whole dog movement for 15 years, 12 years. So I'm like, dang, man, like, what is it about her? Like, she's beautiful. Her color is amazing. She's nice. She's got a great muscle tone. What is it about her that makes her suck? So I guess I better really start researching the American Bully a little more. Like, I need to learn the standard of it. I don't really care about the standard of it at this moment. I'm like, man, look, you know what? I just want to make nice puppies, play with the little puppies, look at them. I don't care. I'll keep all of them. You know, I'm going to sell some because I want to get my money back, you know, but I mean, I ain't really tripping on being a big time dog person. But let's remember this now, because when I got Flex and Fancy, I said, I'm going to take over the bully world. But now I got a reality check. Like, he ain't fixing to just get no 2 dogs and jump in this and now think you fixing to take over no bully world. So now I done simmered all the way down. And now I just want nice puppies. And guys, throughout this whole story, I'm giving a lot of little nuggets. I see a lot of people now watch my movement They see how easy it is. They having their first little average litter, and guess what? Their head blows up. They think they're dog breeders. They think they're this. They think they're that. Simmer down, guys. Simmer down. Focus on making quality dogs. So now I'm back. I'm like, all right, I just want nice puppies. So, you know what? I ain't tripping. I know what I'm gonna do. Because y'all, let's think about this, y'all. I am a fighter. That's all I know. I'm a fighter. Everybody that knows me knows that I'm a fighter. If you hung with me when I was a kid, you knew I was a fighter. You know, if you grew up with me, you knew I was a fighter. So I'm like, back to the drawing board. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna jump the gun. I just want nice puppies. But it's time to regroup. Let's get back into focus. Focus. You feel me? Focus. So, I said this is what I'm gonna do. If homie want 10K for a stud, I'm gonna buy a male from him. And then one day, I'll be getting 10K for a stud. Mine. Because I'm mind blown. I'm all over the place now. I'm all over the place. And guys, I hope I'm not talking too low for the camera. I want you guys to feel it. So now I'm all over the place. So, dang. I don't got 5K. He wants 5K for first pick. I ain't got 5K. I don't even got 1K. I done spent money on Greta. She died. I done bought Flex. I done bought Fancy. I ain't got money. I done even took out a loan to buy Flex. I ain't got no money. But I got determination. And I'm a workhorse. I'm a worker, y'all. That's what I do. So, I'm at work. And I don't want to leave out this, y'all, because this little dude, man, he's a great little guy. So, I'm at work, and I'm mentoring a young guy, a young man. I'm mentoring him. So, me and him working all day long. We getting it. And the whole time we working, I'm talking dogs, and he's absorbing everything I'm saying like a sponge. Okay? We talking life, experience, work, dogs. And this young man is absorbing everything that I'm telling him. And we working, and like we really getting the job done. Like we shining on the job. I'm gonna keep it real. We shining. Our boss man like, dang, y'all getting it. We turn a dump into paradise. So, because we talking and we working together. Now, we almost doing all the work. You know, we almost doing all the work. Well, he was like, hey, B, let's go half on a male. So I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to do what I got to do to figure it out. So, I hit up the breeder. Yo, I ain't got 5K, man. He said, don't trip. 5K is for first pick. All my dogs are first pick. You get you a second pick male and take over. Really? Now, in my young mind into this world, you believe in certain people. You believe in them. So I'm like, okay. All right, so what's the ticket on a second pick? 2,500. 2,500. I can swing 2,500. Man, I ain't got 500. So 2,500. I'm like, all right, cool. all right, cool, man. Let me know when your next litter. Like, all right. I said, but look, if anybody back out or you got anything for sale, hit me up. He's like, bet. So, we at work, working. I'm messing with my dogs. I'm enjoying the dogs that I have. I'm built kennels. I'm doing my thing, whatever, whatever. But in my mind, I know it's almost time for me to get me another dog. I need another male, for sure. Somebody that I'm confident into taking to my female. So I'm like, all right. A couple weeks later, I get a text message. Yo, I got a golden Goliath son. Guy backed out. It was the first pick. Hit me up for the available balance. I'm like, yo, it's finna get real. First pick. Dang, man, this is gonna be crazy. So I hit him up. Yo, what up, man? I'm ready. I ain't got no money. I'm ready. He was like, all right, this the balance. Hit me up. I said, all right, give me a few days. So I come home. Babe, we gotta move now. I need to get this money now. A first pick, male, came available off Golden Goliath. The little guy at work, my boy, he said he was gonna put in half. We're gonna go do the thing. 1,500 a piece. Alright, where we gonna get that? I don't know. But I'm finna figure it out. So in my mind, I'm like, dang, I gotta get this side jobs. I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money. I gotta do something. Well, I'm a hustler. I'm already doing work, this and that. You know, so I'm like, man, I can get it. I know I can get it. I can get it. I come up with $600. So I was like, man, you know, $600 should be a deposit. My little homie, he's single. He got money. So he was like, look, whatever, I got my half now. So I was like, all right, cool. 600 plus his half. I doubled back and made an extended loan onto my money that I already had a loan to pay the difference. We shoot out. We go to New Orleans, Louisiana to pick up the Big Mac. At this time, I didn't even have a name for him. So, at any of this time, y'all, I don't ever want to down talk a breeder. Everybody's experiences with different people is different. And a lot of things were different 8 years ago or 7 years ago, whatever it was. So when we get up there, in my mind, I'm like, this is the biggest dog man in the world. I think in his mind, he was the biggest dog man in the world too. So, and I don't want to leave out a lot of stuff because like I'm watching videos, Facebook, website every single day. I'm on it. I'm looking at this website every day. And we talking about like 12 litters a year. 1 a month. Every other month. Maybe 2, you know, if you skipped a month. Big breedings. So I'm like, I'm mind blown already. But now I've been watching all these videos on Facebook and I'm fixing to make a major move. All right. So I go ahead and I get there. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? You know, no contract. So that was the first thing I was like, all I've been hearing about is contracts. You gotta have this. You gotta have this. It's gotta be legit. You know, like, what can I do to make all this legit? You know, I'm ready to see the papers, you know, da-da-da-da. When I first bought Greta and Fancy and Flex, I signed contracts. I did all that, but this guy doesn't do that. So now it's a little old school. It's kind of like what I was used to a little bit. So I'm like, I want to see the kennel. You know, I'm at home. I'm building kennels. I want to see your setup. I want to see where these amazing dogs are living. Bruh, no lie. We get into the backyard, an indoor facility. Almost a crack was put in the door, slipped in the door, closed it. We outside the kennel. Me, my wife, and my homie. We outside. Like, dang. Okay. Here come a little piglet. A little dog. A little fat thing. Here come another dog. Here come a big little puppy. Another puppy. And then there comes Golden Goliath. Now, Golden Goliath was amazing. No lie. Even to this day, Golden Goliath was amazing. You know, because I'm comparing the times. You know, so I was like, whoa, whoa. Diesel, little pup. So I picked the pup up. I ain't lie, Diesel stunk. Diesel stunk. I mean, he stunk bad. So at that point, I understood why I couldn't go into the kennel. And this guy, he's just a breeder. This guy was just a breeder. It wasn't no, like, I didn't get to see the setup. I don't know if they had kennels in there. I didn't know if they had crates. I don't know. I just knew it was about like a 3 or 2 car garage with dogs in it. And I was purchasing the Big Mac. I seen the Big Mac. He looked good. I checked everything on him. He looked healthy. You know, so I was like, it's going down. I got me a Golden Goliath son. So we jump in the car, we head back home. So now we make it home at like midnight. My little homie leave. We still got work in the morning. Might have been later than that. We still got work in the morning. So I got Diesel and I put him in the house for the night. Well, the guy, so not to jump too far ahead, but I'm gonna tell y'all how I came upon Diesel, because it all ties into a little bit on later on down the story. A guy had bought Diesel, and the guy bought Diesel for this exotic dog. Well, Diesel didn't turn out to be this exotic dog, and the guy paid a lot of money, you know, probably $5 grand for Diesel. And when he didn't turn out to be this exotic dog, he was like, yo, no, this is not what I want. This looks like a standard dog. I don't want a standard dog. You know, I want an exotic. You know, this is even before the Miyagi movement. So Golden Goliath was like the king of exotics at this time, you know. So the guy was like, man, could you sell him? So he was like, man, I got all kind of people hitting me up for a puppy. I can sell him. So I buy him. Now, I didn't meet this guy yet, but he does exist. So I buy him from Bull Blood, but he had already sold Diesel. So I'm getting him from actually somebody else at 3 months old with 12 weeks, because he wasn't exotic. He didn't make that exotic cut. He wasn't out of spec. This dog, Diesel, was gonna grow up to be a nice standard or pocket dog. So, but he does got exotic blood. And I, at this time, I don't really know much about all this. You know, I'm just learning a little bit about the standard. I'm still rocking UKC, American Pit Bull Terrier. So like, you know, I'm not calling them bully pits no more. I know that they bullies, but I don't even know why at this time I got a bully and it's still registered as an American Pit Bull Terrier. All I know is that The UKC isn't recognizing them as the American Bullies because of their pedigree, so they're still known as the American Pit Bull Terrier, and that's just how they're registered. So I got my dog though. I got my UKC paperwork. I can't wait to send it out. Now it's on. So my next day, I'm stacking Diesel in the backyard, and his name was Diesel. I'm stacking him in the backyard, the little puppy. I'm taking pictures. I'm Instagramming. I'm Facebooking. Is on. You know, I'm living the dream. I got 3 dogs. You hear me? I got Flex, Diesel, Fancy. Now, in my mind, I'm like, I got this mail, but my girl, she sucks. I need a first pick. I need a first pick female. I need something flown in from out of state. That's how I felt. I need something fire. I need something that when I get to that airport and I make my video, I'm gonna earn some respect in this bully movement, or whatever it's called. So, let me hit him up. Yo, what up, dog? What's happening? Diesel the truth, man. I'm loving him. I need a bad girl, man. What type of payment plans do you offer? You guys know it. These same questions, and that's why I say they got little nuggets in here. Don't feel bad by your questions, because the same questions that you asked today are the same questions I was asking 6 years ago. The same questions people were asking 15 and 20 years ago. The same questions I was asking 25 years ago. Don't feel bad by that. Ask your questions. Don't be worried about window shopping. Window shop. Talk to breeders. See what they offer. See what they know. You know, see, the advantage that you guys have today is we all on the internet giving you guys knowledge after knowledge after knowledge. Back then, I didn't have that. And if it was on the internet, I wasn't utilizing it then because I didn't know this internet stuff existed. I'm straight out of the penitentiary. And this is something that you guys got to remember. I'm straight out of the penitentiary, man. I'm diving directly into this straight out the pen. Just 3 years back, I was in the pen, scared to death to come home. And just 10 years before that, I'm fighting a life sentence, thinking that I'll never ever come home again. You know? So, don't let none of these little obstacles stop you. Don't let somebody who doesn't want to answer your questions veer you. Stand strong. You know what you're looking for. Make sure you ask the questions that you need to ask before you make the purchase. You know, because listen, I'm making these purchases, but once I make them, I'm seeing things that I'm not 100% satisfied with, but I'm so excited, I'm going with it. Now, today, if I would have walked into a yard where I couldn't go inside the kennel, that was a red flag that I just wouldn't be a part of. Cool, I'll buy it online, but you're going to give me some type of data so I can really do some major research on. Now, if you show it to me and I see it in my face and I don't ask the questions, that's on me. You know, but ask all the questions that you need to ask. Get all the info that you need to get. Take your time and make the proper purchase. So now I got 3 dogs and I'm happy, but in my mind, I'm not satisfied. And now I'm about to spend $5,000 that I don't have on a first pick female that I need flown in from another state. Do you hear what I just said? I got 3 dogs. I'm happy, but I'm not satisfied. And now I'm about to spend $5,000 that I don't have on a puppy flown in from another state. This whole journey from start to finish, I didn't have none of this money. I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen. I'm doing this. I'm doing that to get these dogs. And I'm still not satisfied. That's human nature. Let's stop making excuses for the dogs and the breeders and accept our fault. Our human nature is why the dogs have become what they are today. And we complain about people, which is true. The people are doing it. It's not the dog's fault by a long shot. But our human nature makes us the same way in other situations, whether it's our family, our wives, our children, our hobbies, whatever we do. Our human nature is like that. When we get better, we want the best. When we get the best, we want to try to take that and modify it into something better. That's just how we are. So now, not to get too far off the subject, now I hit him up and I want to know, what type of payment plans do you offer? You know what he tells me? Oh man, we got whatever kind of payment plan you need. The only thing, you just can't get the puppy until it's paid for. And I won't hold the dog past 9 weeks old. So, I don't understand. How is that possible? He was like, go to my website. Look at my breedings. I got the breeding set out for the year of 2016. Check out the breedings. 15. Maybe even 14. I got the breedings lined out for the whole year. Pick which one you want in the date that you feel like you'll be able to have your money paid out for. And give the fact that the dog has 9 weeks. So subtract the 9 weeks, figure out the money. You can pay me $200 a pay period. $200 a pay period. I could do that. I got a job. I could definitely do that. Do I have to put anything down? Yes, $500. He said, but if you put $200 down now, $300 down later, that's your $500, and we'll lock you in from there. Like, I could do it. Yo, homie, we done went half on the Big Mac. You want to go half on a female? Man, I can't really come off no money like that. So I tell my homie, yo, I ain't got it like that either. But dude's willing to put us on a payment plan. And we can do half. I mean, not half. We can put $500 down and we can split the cost in half. And then until we pay the balance off. So now I got me a ride or die partner. You know, I got me a ride or die partner. We fixing to get this Royal Kennels thing popping. So I hit him up. I sent him our first payment. Oh yeah, now I'm feeling confident about the dogs. I got Diesel AK, the Big Mac. He doing this thing. He's a little, at this point, I guess he's about 5 months old. Fancy and Flex, they're probably approaching 10 months. You know, because she was about 6. They was about 6 months older than the Big Mac, maybe 7 months. So now everything is really starting to come together. Like I'm really, really seeing a major, major thing. So we make our payments. Now the Big Mac, I'm working him every single day. Not really working the other dogs too much, but I'm working the Big Mac. And before I close, I'm gonna tell you guys, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Follow your dream and your plan, because when you make your first purchase, you made that purchase for a reason. So just because you get the next best thing or you talk to the next best breeder, don't let that make you veer away from your initial plan just because this guy tells you that he's better than the next or his dog is better. Because as a breed, if you're in spec, once these dogs mature, the one that started out slow might actually be better than the one that looked better as a puppy, and you could sell your prize winner. It might even have happened